China's new national security law was meant for Hong Kong, but it has far-reaching implications as far as elite American universities. According to a Wall Street Journal report, some Ivy League universities in America will from now on carry a warning label to try and shield the students and the faculty members from prosecution by Chinese authorities. The disclaimer will read, and I'm quoting, "This course may cover material considered politically sensitive by China," unquote. At Princeton University, students in Chinese politics class will use codes instead of names on their work to protect their identities. At Amherst College, a professor says he is considering anonymous online chats so that his students can speak freely. The Harvard Business School may excuse students from discussing politically sensitive topics if they are worried about the risks involved. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the first fall semester at many universities will be taught online. Students from China and Hong Kong will connect with their American classmates via video links. Almost 370,000 Chinese students and roughly 7,000 from Hong Kong enrolled at U.S. universities in the 2018 to 19 school year. Academics in the United States in fact say they often opt to take classes on Chinese law, culture and politics because they want to better understand their country and how the world views it. Many courses will now come with a warning that some of the material might be sensitive and of concern to China's government. To prevent any student from being linked to particular views or arguments, some professors are introducing blind grading, meaning students will hand in work bearing a code rather than their name. Meg Ridmeier, a political science professor at Harvard Business School, says, and I'm quoting now, "There is no way that I can say to my students, you can say whatever you want on the phone and you are totally free and safe here. It's more about harm mitigation." Ridmeier plans on putting in place similar measures on a compulsory first-year course for roughly 800 students. Kerry Rattigan, an assistant professor of political science at Amherst College, says, meanwhile, part of the challenge is the growing list of subjects Beijing considers off-limits. In the mid-2000s, I could openly discuss public policy with China-based academics, but that is now sensitive. Political science students, several of them Chinese, will have to be taught about large-scale human rights abuses that China perpetrates, about Uyghur Muslims held in camps in China's Xinjiang, for instance. Hong Kong, Taiwan, and the legitimacy of the Communist Party. These issues as well will be covered in detail. And since the first semester will be largely taught remotely and online, professors fear that the dragon's ears may be primed, looking to identify targets under its national security law.